Leap year birthday. Leroy was a time traveler. That what he told himself at least. He was in second grade, but he told himself he was only 2 years old. Today was his birthday, February 29, otherwise known as Leap Day. That day came only once every 4 years though. As far as Leroy was concerned, that meant he had a real birthday only once every 4 years. To Leroy, most of his 8 years were just pretend years. He didn't understand why February 29th could happened each year. Each year, like other 365 days. This morning, his parents had wished him a happy birthday. They hadn't wished him 4 happy birthdays. Leroy wondered about all those other leap day people. Were they time travelers too? There had to be some explanation for people like him. Mom and Dad, do we have a book about leap years? Leroy asked. Sorry, Leroy, Mom said, but the library might. Let's go see. The librarian asked Leroy's mother to pretend she was the sun and Leroy to play planet Earth. Next, he told him to spin a top while circling around his mom. Every time you complete a spin, 1 day passes, the librarian told Leroy. You also move a little bit in a big loop around the sun. The librarian said, 1 full loop is 1 year. That's 365 spins, or days, on the journey. Over time, people figured out that a year was not exactly 365 days. The librarian explained. To complete a full year, you will have to spin a little bit more. You need an extra quarter of a turn or 6 hours every year. In 4 years, that adds up to 1 full extra days, a special year with 366 days. Calendars will not work without leap years, Leroy's mom added. In 100 years, summer would start almost a month later. Why are they called leap years? Leroy asked. The librarian smiled. Say New Year's Eve was Sunday last year. Usually that means it would be Monday this year. But in a leap year, it would be Tuesday. It would skip or leap ahead a full day. Leroy laughed in amazement. He finally understood. When he returned home from the library, Leroy's dad and friends sprang out at him. Happy birthday! They shouted. The decoration made the house lit was ready for the party. Or for a party. Mom brought a cake with 8 candles. 6 were blue and 2 red. Leroy's favorite color, or for his special leap year birthdays. When you were born, my heart leaped for joy, Mom said. Mine too. Dad added. Mom and Dad beamed at Leroy like the sun beams at the earth. Leroy beamed back.